27:14. Amen. Amen. Psalms 27:14. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and he will strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Amen. Simple thing. Just say, wait, I say, on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Look at it this morning and think about it. We always ask about the situation about waiting, especially when it comes to God sometimes. It's different. And we treat God different sometimes. We deal with waiting, you know. Driving, coming to church this morning, and the Lord in the Spirit speaks to you and says, well, you know, we wait all the time. But when we come to God, we always say, well, Lord, why I got to wait? But we wait all the time. When we get up in the morning, in the house cold, we wait for it to warm up. We get ready to eat something for breakfast, we got to wait for it to cook. We get ready to get in the car, we got to wait for the car to warm up before we can go. We get on the highway, we got to wait for the traffic to pass by so we can get on the road. We get to the job, we got to wait until somebody open the office because it might not be open. Everything we waiting on. Go to the doctor's office, what do? We wait. You know, don't make no difference whether you have an appointment. You might have an appointment for 9:45, but you still go wait. They might get you the back by 9:45. But by the time you go into the office in the waiting room, the room where they're going to check you out, what do? You wait. You go to the restaurant, what do? You get ready for your food. You sit down, you wait. You order your food, you sit down, you wait for them to bring it to you. Then after you finish eating your food, you want your check, you wait for them to bring the check to you. I said, okay, Lord, I'll see where you're going. You say everything we do, we wait. Sometimes we get ready to go, we get ready to come to church this morning. We waiting for the time to get in the car. We waiting for somebody to get dressed. We waiting to get some. We wait all the time. But when it comes to God, Lord, why I gotta wait? There's something going on in your life. Lord, why I gotta wait for this to happen? And so, as we look at all of that, he showed me this too. And the thing is, that's why we say, why you are waiting. We get the impression sometimes that waiting means just sitting and we're not doing anything. But the same thing when we in the doctor's office, we waiting to get called up by the nurse and called in the back. What do? We sit and we grab a magazine. Either we read, and I remember back when I was younger, back in the doctor's office, it was different. You didn't just have to have a magazine because while you were sitting waiting in the doctor's office, somebody broke up a conversation. Or they broke into a conversation. And so you were listening to what somebody else was saying about Nene sister and got her children in trouble. And I don't understand why that child keep doing the same old thing after over and mama done told her. And then they look at you. And have you had this situation where something like that can happen in your family? Yeah, child, I know what you're talking about. So while you're in the waiting room, you're not just sitting there not doing anything. You carrying on the conversation. Wherever you are, while you're sitting, waiting for something to go on, even at a restaurant, you got to well, it'll be a 5-minute wait. You sit there and you grab something, you read. Or some of them try to get you to go to the place where you don't need to be going. But while you're waiting, why don't you come over to the bar and get something to drink? See, they still trying to give you something to do while you wait. And so why would it be any different when God is working on our behalf? And we already know he's working. Why we can't just do something while we wait? Funny thing is, the devil always comes. He know we waiting on God to do something. It's strange. While we waiting for him to do it, he always finds time to come there and just sit on the side. Why God making you wait? He made the world in 6 or 7 days. Why you gotta wait for him to work on your behalf? He said he a on time God, ain't he? Why he don't come on the time you wanted to come? The minute He ain't moving too fast, is it? God taking a long dear time. But then we want to get mad at God. God, why are you not moving faster? Yeah. But in everything else, we sit and we wait. Yeah. Even when we get frustrated sometimes, we'll look at the waiter or whatever and say, excuse me. How much longer is it going to be? Oh man, we bring it out right now. But now we're not going to ask God, well, Lord, how much longer, Lord? We're going to say, Lord, you just taking too long. We got to learn how to wait when we're dealing with the Lord. What does that word wait mean? The Germanic term, a German language, it means this. It means to watch. That's what it means. What wait means to watch. That's all it means. It means to remain or be in readiness and expectation. Just like I said, while you're in the doctor's office waiting, you're waiting on to do what? You're listening for your name. Thank you, Holy Ghost. You're listening for your name. When they call somebody else's name, you don't get up and walk up there and walk back there. You may try. But they're going to say, well, excuse me, ma'am, you're not. This said Lenny Young. You're not a, even though sometimes Lenny can be both ways to the name, but you're not Lenny Young. We know Lenny Young, man. I'm sorry, you need to sit down. Well, I'm just tired of waiting. Well, ma'am, we're going to call you up. The expectation of knowing that something's going to happen in your life is to be in attendance upon. In other words, wait don't mean you out of the picture. Wait means you right in the scene. You're involved in it. It means to make a formal call. It means to visit. Yeah. What happens when you wait on the Lord? The Lord visits you, you visit him. You call upon him, he say, don't worry, I'm coming. In Hebrew, it means just to bind together. You know, wait means to pull together. It don't mean to separate. And you always notice again, when folks start waiting, the devil kind of come in and tear them apart. Somebody always gonna come. I don't understand why you can sit in that table just waiting all this time. Why don't you? If I were you, I'd go do something myself. Yes. But I went to the Lord and said, Lord, help me. Simple as that. Lord, help me. Whether we understand it or not, waiting activates. Some people say, well, waiting don't help you none. You don't get nothing done by waiting. You got to take action on your own. When you wait according to the Word of God, it activates. That means we wait and do this. We activate in scribe terms. The Lord gave us this morning. We activate in scribe terms. Anytime you do anything on the computer, anytime you get ready to do anything, you go to the doctor. They make you fill out forms, don't they? Amen. Before you order something on the internet, they make you sign something. I know. Everything they make you sign is this. It's what they call terms of agreement. They ask you whether you accept it or whether you decline it. Yeah. If you decline it, they say, we can't help you. It stops right there. But when you accept, that means all the conditions and the powers and everything that you're going to be available to you, or that's going to be made available to you, starts to work on your behalf. You go to the emergency room, they don't work on you till you sign in. To activate that policy, activate that doctor, that nurse, whoever who's working on you. When we wait, this is what we do. We set in motion, we trigger, we turn on those things that have been listed, those things that have been recorded, those things that have been signed, that contain the conditions and the provisions of God's holy word. God said, whenever we pray, and Jesus said, we call and say in the name of Jesus, we activate. God sends forth the Holy Spirit comes to do what he needs to do. If you don't activate, nothing happens. You don't put your key in the switch, you can put it in there, but if you don't turn it, what happens? Think that car going to turn on its own? Even though you have now where you can, on your remote, you can start your car. But unless you push the start button, nothing happens. You can sit in that car It's not like Knight Rider. If you don't do anything, that car not going to do anything. That car will say, well, baby, I'm waiting on you. There are benefits when we wait on the Lord to do the work that He has to do. This is why I was looking at this. Psalms 37 and 34 says this to us. Wait on the Lord and keep His way, and He shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. In other words, you notice, when you wait, that's when all the wicked folk come around. You're waiting for the Lord to work it out for you. And the old devil say, ain't nothing going to happen. God ain't worried about you. He said, no. Wait on me. Keep my way. I've given you the instructions. I told you what to do. Just wait on me. I'm going to fix it for you. Lamentations 3:25 says this. The Lord is good unto them that wait for Him, to the soul that seeketh Him. So the Word says the Lord is good to those who wait on Him. And the devil says, well, the Lord ain't going to help you. That don't do you no good to wait. Who you going to believe? The reason why the devil got kicked out of heaven because he couldn't wait. In other words, he couldn't wait for himself to become God. God told him that ain't going to happen. The only thing he's doing right now is waiting for the time when God going to call His name and God going to say, time is up. Devil, you know what you got to do. Waiting is associated with these things. It's associated with patience, provision, participation, and promise. When you wait, you know something's going to happen. When you wait and you already asked God for, I'll guarantee you something's going to happen because God made a promise that something's going to happen. While you wait, you have to do this. It says, while being patient, that means being determined. That's what the old folks say. I got a determination to run on. Yes. Regarding the provision, that means everything that God has set up for you. I understand. The devil doesn't really know. He already knows this with the relationship between us and God. He knows it's a setup. Pastor, how do you say he knows he's set up? In the book of Job, when God said, where you going? I'm going to and fro. Yeah. Yeah. Just looking for somebody, just looking for a situation. What did God say? Have you considered my servant Job? Yeah. First thing came out of the devil's mouth. Now you know I can't do nothing with Job. You got a head around. I can't touch him. He knew it was a setup. He said, well, but I tell you what, take your head from around it. I'm making a cushion to your face. Yeah. And God had already set him up. God said, he's a perfect and upright man. He said, go forward. Yeah. The devil was set up because God knew that Job was not going to curse him. Yeah. And that's where this whole thing of waiting comes into play. Yeah. While you're waiting, remember it says, be a participant. In other words, be a contributor. Take part in the waiting. And know this, that you have a guarantee that God's going to move. He has a guarantee, there's a guarantee that God shall move while you wait. While you wait, what do? Call it the 4 W's. While you wait, walk faithfully. In other words, keep on moving. While you wait, watch. Faithfully. And you notice faithfully is the key word. And watch simply means observe. Keep your eyes on what's going on. Don't take your eye off the road while you're walking. When you're waiting and you're in the doctor's office or restaurant, what do? You watching everybody in the place. You're watching the door to see who's coming in. You're watching the back of the doctor's office to see who's coming out and say, well, it's getting close. I'm almost there now. You're watching the people that's coming in the restaurant door. You're always observing everything that's going on. Same thing with God. While you wait, work faithfully. In other words, labor. Keep on doing. You ever notice some people say, well, things are going on, things are going difficult in their life sometimes. You see a lot of people say, well, I'm going to go to work or I'm going to go find something to do. They say, I want to stay busy. And the only reason to say this is because, like, when you aren't doing anything, and you get stationary, that's when the devil try to come and get you. Now, when you're moving, now I ain't saying he's not going to try. But there's a difference when you're moving and somebody trying to talk to you. What it is, hold up. Wait a minute. I'm trying, wait. He's not going to keep running. If you're busy, he's not going to keep saying, hold on. I'm trying to, he may whisper, and if you're moving, he'll say, well, this ain't doing no good. I'm going to come back another time. Notice, I didn't say he's going to leave and stay over. He said, I'm going to come back another time.
Yeah.
That's why he did what he did with Jesus in the wilderness. You notice? He hit him 3 times, and Jesus didn't fall all the time. And the Bible said he left him for a season.
Yeah.
That means he left him for that time, but basically he was telling Jesus, I'll see you again. We're going to meet up again. While you wait, word, faithfully. Study the word. Study the gospel. Look at your guarantee. Look at your policy. Look at your warranty. And remind yourself what it says they have to do. When something's written in a warranty, I'm not talking about that it's implied. Whatever that warranty says, they have to do. If they don't do it, they violate the contract. If they breach the contract, you don't have to do anything that that warranty says anymore. If they break that contract. Matter of fact, they owe you now.
Yes, sir.
You can say, well, look, you broke the contract. Matter of fact, that what you gave me, I want it replaced. At your cost.
I know.
The Lord gave us this one. Waiting, just be. And I started calling the BPs, which is basically what it is. While you're waiting, be positive. Simply be upbeat, not beat up. There's a difference. No matter what's going on, as long as you're upbeat about things. You ever know the people that say, well, child, with everything going on in your life, look like you ought to be tore up and tore down.
Yeah.
Don't look like nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
I was talking with a friend that said, looked at her because she had an affliction, but looking at her, you wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
And because she didn't look like anything was wrong, or because she was upbeat, they said, you faking it, ain't you?
Yeah.
You just trying to get on that disability.
Yeah.
You're not disabled. You just pulling a scam. Just because she doesn't look like it. God will fix it when things will be going on in your life. It won't look like anything going on in your life.
Yeah.
People will think ain't nothing wrong with you. You're just trying to get out of something.
Yeah.
You don't look like nobody that's going through nothing. You don't look like you sick. So they expect you to be beat up. Walking with your head all hung down. You know? Oh, child, it's just another bad day. I just don't know why I got up this morning. Lord, I don't know what the Lord just let me go through. I just don't understand what's going on. But you have those people that remain upbeat. How you feeling? Oh, everything just fine. Matter of fact, sometimes you go see them and they lift you up. That's being positive. Be productive. In other words, be fruitful, be useful. No matter what's going on in the season with fruit trees and those type of things, cold weather may come. But do they stop bearing fruit? They still prepare. They still are useful. They still provide and do what they've been designed to do. Be fruitful. Don't fall. Stay strong. Be purposed. In other words, function in your faith and your faith. You know you got God on your side. You know you got God on your side. Ain't no reason you worry about what other folks going to say or what's going to happen. Well, the doctor said this. The lawyer said that. The judge said this going to happen. God said, I'm higher than all of them. So why are you worried about what they say? You have a purpose. It's like this. He'll allow you to do what you need to do to achieve the purpose that He put you here to achieve. No matter what anybody else tries to do to stop it, God has a purpose for you. Ain't nothing else anybody can do about it. Be persistent. I mean, keep on pressing. Keep on being a blessing. A lot of times the devil will do things, you will come to your ear and tell you you're just waiting on the Lord because He wants you to stop doing what you do. There are some people that have been ill, have been having afflictions, but they are blessing everybody else. And people will come around and say, well, you're here helping me, and you got an affliction yourself. No, I get my strength because I'm helping you. That's where my strength comes from. I'm just doing this because I know in doing this, God's going to strengthen me. God by strengthening me, that means everything He's working it out for me. If He's working it out, why I got to sit there and worry and be all down? I got a right to be up because when I say I got somebody working things out for me, I got somebody working things out for me. He holds the world in His hand. He holds the world in His hand and it's been spinning, like I said before. The earth ain't never had to get pulled down for maintenance in the shop to get re-oiled or lubricated or anything. You ain't never heard God say, hold on everybody. I'm going to stop the earth from spinning for the next 24 hours so I can re-lubricate. So y'all buckle up because it's going to be kind of rough when I stop it and it's going to be a little rough when I start back. Not one time, not one message have you seen God stop anything. You know how they had those airplanes when they said they can fuel up while they fly? God can fix whatever your situation is while you still moving. Be prioritized. In other words, operate in God's set order. If you ask Him for it, He said, well, wait, my child, I'm working on it. And He said, this is what I need you to do. You need to do for me in the meantime. Do what He says do. But don't break God and say, okay, well, Lord, it looks like you're taking a little long. Maybe you need help. God don't need help. God made us. How are we going to help God? We just get in the way. You know sometimes little children are coming around you trying to do something. And you say, but I want to help, Mama. I want to help. Baby, come on, baby. You're just getting in Mama's way. You're slowing it down. That's all God said. Look, I'm going to fix this for you. You stay right there. Mommy, I want to help you so we can finish faster. No, you just slowing it down. You stay right there. You just wait for me to do what I want to do. And then you got your part. And then when your part comes, I'll call you up. Be praiseful. In other words, worship and thank God. Thank Him for what He's going to do. Because He already said He's going to do it. They say, Lord, why are you so happy? I'm happy about what God is ready to do. And the same thing we do. Christmas. Thank you, Lord. When Christmas is coming, what happened? We haven't seen the gifts yet. We waiting on them. Why are we so happy? The night before we can't even go to sleep. Go to bed. Ooh, Christmas tomorrow. What you say? Oh, I'm waiting on what I'm going to get. The same thing with God. You ask Him for it, He's going to bring it to you and give it. Be happy. Say thank you for what you got coming. And then when it comes, you can shout before. And then when it comes, you can shout after. Be proud. Be sincere. Seek God all the time. Talk to Him. Same situation. When we kids know Christmas is coming up, your children talk to their parents more around that time than they did any other time. Christmas, birthdays, 4th of July, they going somewhere. They get ready to go to the park. Something they got planned. Many mom and dad tell, where are we going to do this? Every day. We still going, huh? Yeah. Everything still on for a month from now? Yeah, baby. We still going to the park? Mm-hmm. I'm going to get my Christmas gift, right? You been good? Yeah, I've been good. Talk to God the same way. That's what that is. You're talking to Him. Lord, I'm still waiting, Lord. Lord, I'm still waiting. Lord, I'm still listening. He's going to say, oh, my child's so excited. That's what children do. Tell them you're going to do something. Every other hour, they think about it. Hey, Mom. What you want? Nothing. You're such a good daddy. No. I'm just letting you know you're a good dad. I just want you to know that. Because you told them they got something coming. Same thing with God. Be practical. That simply means this. Don't get distracted by nonsense. When you're waiting on God to move, nonsense gonna pop up. Every time you waiting on it, nonsense gonna pop up. Same thing with Job. Job and his 3 best friends. All those times, they've been good friends all those years. What happened? His friends come to him with nonsense. You must have done something wrong. Well, you know, if you repent to God, God might. Even the devil, Miss Job, look, you letting God do all this to you, you ought to just cuss God and die. And he just simply said, you not the woman I married. That ain't you talking. Everything that he's given us, don't get distracted by the nonsense. And it says, always going to be somebody, because the same thing in that story. Everybody at the party died at Job, all his children dead. But just one, I was at the party, I'm the only one that survived. Why did you survive? Nobody else did. Because you the nonsense. Hey, Job, all your cattle gone. Lightning just came down and struck all the people that were watching her gone. But why did you survive? And I'm the only one that lived to come and tell you what happened. Yes. Folks even say this. Love your wife. Love Sister Young. Love my mama. Love y'all ladies. But the devil used the same thing that he used to the daughter of Eve because he knew that the man loved his wife. He took everybody but her. The one person who would have the ear. That's the one. Oh, just curse God and down there. Get this over with. He just said, baby, that don't make sense. What you saying don't make sense. Be practical. I'm waiting on him. He's done everything else for me. I'm going to wait on him to do this. Just like we said, Job. Be like Job. A lot of times people say, I don't be like Job. Job suffered. When you like Job, there may be an affliction, but the Bible says he delivers his people out of all their affliction. But then he rewards them for that. When he brings you out of it, he even says you're going to be like pure gold. Yeah. Job said this, I do it because though he slay me, notice yet will I wait for and trust him. Yeah. Yeah. All the days of my warfare and service, I will wait till my change and release shall come. Then he says, but he knows the way that I take. He has concern for it. He appreciates. He pays attention to it. When he has tried me, notice, when he has tried me, it's like, this is just a test. I shall come forth as refined gold, pure and luminous. I'm going to shine brighter than I ever shined before. My foot has held fast his steps. In other words, I didn't leave the path that he put me on. I didn't run away from him and leave it. His ways have I kept and not turned aside from him. First time you wait, the devil always says, you need to go try something different. Maybe God ain't going to work it. The God can't work it out for you. Try something else. I have not gone back from the commandment of his lips. He said, I know what God told me. That was old folks said, I know what the Lord told me. I know what he told. I have esteemed and treasured the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. When you look at that, you think about what Jesus said when his disciples asked him, well, Lord, you've been sitting here talking with the woman at the well. Aren't you hungry? He said, no, I got food that y'all don't understand or know anything about. I got a different kind of food that feeds me that y'all don't know anything. Y'all go to town and get yourself to eat. But Lord, aren't you hungry? No. I got something else that feeds me that you don't know about. And I'm full. Literally full. Ways of waiting is one or two ways you do it. Either do it patiently or impatiently. That's it. Either you're going to sit there and say, Lord, I'm just going to be patient and wait on the Lord. Or you're going to say, You've seen people like that in the doctor's office, in the restaurant too. Every time I come here, I ain't getting home and on. Just got there now. Other people been sitting in the doctor's office for 30 minutes out. How say how y'all do this? I need to get me another doctor. How y'all doing today? Y'all, well, I shouldn't be asking that question because y'all here. Y'all must be sick, so y'all here. Patience is vital when it comes to waiting. Understand, a person with great patience has the capacity to endure and overcome the most strenuous situations. A patient person, they'll do things and see people doing things, they'll still keep their cool. I remember Sister Young would always say stuff, and she used to look at Kung Fu. David Carradine, and say no matter how people did things to him, he would always just be calm. Even in the way he did his karate moves, Bruce Lee and all of them so violent and fast, he would just be so slow. They beat, they swing at him all crazy. He just. And she said, I wish I could do like that. No, you don't have to do like that. But you think about it, I said, there's somebody even cooler than him. I said, Jesus was cooler than them. Think about all the patience he had. Pharisees following him everywhere he went. Bothering about everything, trying to catch him and everything. And in the midst of all of it, he kept his cool. A patient person has a calm demeanor that we're talking about with Jesus, and a positive perspective during difficult times. They're able to focus on the fringe benefits of the future and focus out the perils of the present. Whenever they try to put Jesus into a situation, he always focused on where his future was. He always tell his people what the benefits they had coming from. That's why Paul said, he said, I fought a good fight. I kept the faith. I got waiting for me a crown of righteousness for all of those who love him and have worked and waited and done what the Lord said to do. David said this in Psalms 41:3. He said, I waited patiently for the Lord. And if anybody had to wait, think about it. While he was waiting for the Lord had already told him, you're going to be king of Israel. Now, he told him that years before. Saul was trying to kill him. So David had to run from cave to cave to cave, knowing that he was the king of Israel. Because God had told him so. But he knew the man that was before him, he wouldn't harm him, because God had anointed him already. So all David did was just wait until God decided to remove Saul and put him in. He said, he inclined unto me, he heard my cry. He brought me up out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my going, and had put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God. In the midst of all of it, David had to literally, he had to run while he waited. Same thing in a marathon. You know you're trying to get to the finish, but you're still waiting as you run. Once you cross the finish line, you don't have to wait for your reward anymore. It's the same situation. Impatient waiting does this, and it involves this. A person lacking patience will often be enveloped and overwhelmed by their circumstances. The smallest thing causes chaos. They bump their feet up, a heel break on their shoes. Ow! You know what I'm saying? Even these shoes. Same thing. An impatient person often views things from a negative perspective. They focus on longevity and brevity. In other words, they concentrate on the duration of how long or how short a period they will be required to wait. You see some people going there at the doctor's office. I keep going back to this. They used to be go up to the window. Okay, we got you signed in. We know your age. How long am I have to wait? I hadn't even sat down yet. Just got there. How many people I got before me? How many people before me? And I remember at the old doctor's office, they used to have the name written on the list. And the secretary just look at, well, she counted and look at it. And if she didn't feel like counting, she just turned the page. This how many? Ooh, Lord, I think I'll come back. Impatient. The impatient person will become easily frustrated with waiting for something to occur. And they will therefore try to take things into their own hands. Another story of the $1,000. A lot of times what would happen, they worked on honesty policy. The doctor would put the tablet of the notepad down where people come in and write their names. The nurse would get there at 8 o'clock, 8:30 sometime. So he would, depending on the people, to be honest, you put your name under the person. And he came before you. Sometimes you would have some people would go with the ink pen and scratch another person's name out and write their name on the side of it. And when the nurse come in and call, what happened? Why you didn't call me up? Well, no, that person's name was there. Well, they scratched it out. No. Yeah, it's scratched out, but I noticed something. Their name was moved down, but the handwriting matches the handwriting that was beside the scratched out name. You did that. Well, I just didn't want to have to wait. I didn't figure nobody would have minded. They wasn't here no way. I'm going to take it to my own hands. Gotta let y'all know about this. Sister Young, at the Walmart, matter of fact. When all of the inclement weather was in place, everybody was trying to get all their food to prepare for their being shut in for a couple of days. They only had 8 lines open, even though they had 23 places to go. It's a waiting thing here, sister. So everybody's standing in line, and everybody's walking and coming in line and saying, well, where does the line start? And people are going round that way. And so there's this young lady, there's a young man standing in line already. This other young lady comes from the side. There's a young lady in front of Sister Young. Sister Young is standing there, and there's some young students behind us saying, boy, this don't make no sense to make us wait this long. And so all of a sudden, the lady comes from the side, and she pushes a buggy in front of the lady that's in front of Sister Young. And the lady that's in front of Sister Young says, excuse me, ma'am, I was here. What are you doing? Oh, I'm in line. No, I was here. What are you doing? The young, well, you must have been mistaken. We are all together. She said, well, I saw the young boy and I saw the man. Where did you come from? Well, you just didn't see me. Lady looks at Sister Young. Did you see that? Sister Young said, yes. I saw that. So she said, yes, I'm getting rather warm. And I need to get out of this jacket. The other lady in front of the lady who is now moved in front of the lady that's in front of Sister Young, she asked and said, well, are they with you? The lady said, no, they are not with me. I wouldn't do anything like that. That is not me. The lady in front of Sister Young just shakes her head. Sister Young said, I look at Sister Young. I said, just keep it moving. Young ladies behind me, they're looking, everybody's looking. Now there's another lady who's coming in the same thing. She's seen what this lady has done. She comes with her buggy to the side with the young man by her, and all of a sudden she's standing next there, and the young man is standing next to the buggy. She's bumping the buggy with her left knee. And the young boy says, why do you keep bumping the buggy? She said, I'm not bumping it, I'm not doing anything. I said, Sister Young, keep moving. Because now she's trying to bump the buggy because she can't wait, and now she's trying to cut her way into line. But like I said, the Lord works in wonderful ways. Another young lady that works at Walmart actually worked back in the automotive department, decided she was going to come and open one of the registers. Sister Young usually don't move that quick when she see a register open. But on that day, the young lady went to the register, looked over at Sister Young. Sister Young locked eyes with that young lady. Are you open? Sister Young said, look, let's get it. Moved into the line. Sister Young, the lady that was in front of Sister Young, came behind her. And the way God worked out, because the other one didn't want to wait. Sister Young told the other lady, God does things, wonderful things happen on us. And they said, yes, it does. By the time we got there, the lady checked us out. Sister Young looked at the person at the register. God bless you. When we walked out the store, Sister Young, we were walking out. The lady that was in front of her that came behind were walking out. But the one who cut in line was still standing there. Just because things go faster don't mean it's always better. Those people generally find that they are faced with setbacks. There we go. Snags, stumbling blocks that prevent them from progressing to where they hope to be or what they hope to have. She thought she was going to get in front of that lady. That lady and her, all of everybody was behind her, got out before she did. Like those who say, God don't like that. What you say, sister, you don't like pretty too much either. This also holds true for the people of God. A lot of times we fail to wait for the Lord to carry out whatever He has planned, and as a result, we find ourselves reaping bitter and burdensome consequences. A lot of times we get in God's way. We do. We get in His way. There are some instances when impatience caused the people of God to find themselves waiting even longer for the things to occur. God said, I'm going to do it, but because we got in the way, it's too long. The example we have here, we talk about Sarah and Abraham. God told Sarah she would have a child. She laughed about it. I'm too old to have a child. Abraham, old, I'm old. Lord, you got to be kidding me. But look what happened. She said, behold, the Lord has restrained me from bearing. And I pray thee, go unto my maid. It may be that we may obtain children by her. That's not what God said. He said, you going to bear. He didn't say you going to bear from somebody. He said, you going to bear. But because Abraham heeded what Sarah told him, and because they did what they did and became impatient, it took 14 more years before Isaac was born. 14 before Isaac was born. Jacob and his mother Rebekah, God had already told him this. He said, the elder shall serve the younger. That's what God said, but they couldn't wait. So what did they decide? They plotted and they deceived Isaac. And Isaac deceived Esau. And then Isaac deceived his father. Well, Jacob deceived his father Isaac. Jacob deceived Esau and told Isaac, his father, he was his brother Esau. Now, Isaac knew something was wrong. He said, come here. Let me feel your arms. Because see, there was a difference. Jacob had smooth skin. Esau was hairy. And so he knew that his father couldn't see, so he would make one if he wanted to touch him. So he even went so far as to take animal's fur and put on his arm. And so when Isaac said, let me touch you, he felt his arm. And he felt the fur on his arm and the hair on his arm. But he even knew something was wrong. He wanted to see if he was going to be truthful with him. Because they couldn't wait. He said, the arm feels like Esau, but the voice is Jacob. Same thing. You may try to fool God, but God knows. He said, the skin feels like Esau, but that voice is Jacob's voice. But he went so far because they couldn't wait, deceived his father. Because they deceived his father, because he deceived Esau. He went to Laban's house and wound up working 20 years in Laban's house. wanted to marry Rachel. Went there for Rachel. Laban said, go ahead, you can have her. Wake up the next morning, Rachel ain't Rachel. Rachel leave. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I know, but tell you what, you worked for me for 7 years. And you can have Rachel. But you told, no, you got to leave. Work for me for 7 years, you can have her. After they said, well, my 7 years is up. Well, no. Things ain't been going too well between me and you since you got here. So what we going to do, you work for me 7 more years. Until I can get this amount of cattle and this amount of sheep. And then once we pretty much set, I'll let you go. 14 years came, hold on. Why don't you work for me 7 more years? And then we'll be square. If he had just waited on the Lord, God would have done what he said he was going to do. Same thing with Jehoshaphat. King Jehoshaphat had never lost a battle. His first one, the last one, and the only battle that he lost was due to the fact that he did not seek and wait for God's direction before becoming an ally with King Ahab. Because he wouldn't wait, they went into battle and lost. That's what happens. They went into battle and lost. In every situation, he said, be still. Wait on the Lord. And he's going to fight the battle for you. Good things come to those who wait. The simply says, when Satan tries to tempt you and trick you into believing that patiently waiting serves no purpose, and that you're better off taking things into your own hands, just use these 2 things. Just do this. Just rebuke you. That's what Jesus said. Get behind me, Satan. And then just meditate on the word. Just meditate on the word. In Isaiah 40 and 31, it says this. And y'all know this scripture. It just simply says this. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Simple. I looked at that and said, well, RW, RL. Run, walk, for Jesus. This is what happens when you wait. Don't let that dirty devil or any of his disgusting demons convince you to stop waiting on the Lord. And go work things out on your own. Always remember this, what it says in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Lean on, trust in, and be confident in the Lord with all of your heart and all of your mind. And do not rely on your own insight or understanding. In all your ways, know, recognize, and acknowledge Him, and He will direct and make straight and plain your path.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
See? Wait. So while you're waiting, you walk, you work, word up, keep on moving. Keep on pressing on. Keep on being a blessing. Because while you may be trying to figure it out what the songwriter said, God is already